This month's Iran Case File report examines the following three areas: domestic, Arab, and international affairs. Each area is subdivided into files reflecting key developments that have taken place during the months of January and February 2019. Domestic affairs. Ideological file. Iran's government increases its control over the religious establishment by dismissing disloyal Friday imams. Meanwhile, Iran also faces a crisis of frequent deaths from within Khamenei's inner circle. Political file. Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, maintains the conservative dominance of the country's key decision-making institutions by appointing two hardline clerics, Ibrahim Raisi as the new head of the judiciary and Sadek Larijani as the new head of the Expediency Council. Economic file. Iran's new budget reveals three basic trends. First, a focus on allocating a much greater amount of revenues to managing state affairs, rather than to investment and development. Second, an unfair distribution of revenues with a substantial portion going towards military and security expenses. Third, an attempt by Iran's government to ease the public anger over worsening economic conditions by increasing salaries. Military file. Iran rushes to announce its achievements in producing locally manufactured military equipment. Iran's announcement in January and February of the launch of the Fateh and Khadir submarines, capable of firing cruise missiles, is a remarkable progress despite the limited capacity of the locally manufactured weapons. Security file. Security has been Iran's greatest weakness during January and February, as armed opposition groups succeeded in carrying out repeated attacks against Iran's IRGC forces, killing dozens of its troops in Sistan and Balochistan province, where a security vacuum exists. Arab affairs. Iraq. Iran's foreign minister, Mohammad Javad Zarif, visited Iraq 4 days after his American counterpart, Mike Pompeo's surprise visit to Baghdad, given that Iran sees Iraq as an economic lung to breathe through and circumvent US sanctions. Syria. Iran looks to reap the benefits of the financial and human costs of its intervention throughout the Syrian crisis, and to intensify its cooperation with al-Assad, with the aim of cementing a long-term presence and maintaining its gains. Having seen Syria as an Iranian province, Iran seeks to implement the rest of its schemes there, including linking Iran to the Mediterranean Sea. Yemen. Iran still plays the card of providing financial and military support to the Houthis and strengthening their positions on the Stockholm Agreement. The Houthis have deliberately violated the ceasefire by deploying their fighters, receiving military reinforcements from Iran, and launching numerous attacks using its drones on Al Anad airbase. International affairs. January and February witnessed a progress in making international efforts to take a united position against Iran. Europe has not activated its proposed financial mechanism. Iran's efforts to support its foreign trade with regional parties, such as Turkey, have not paid off. For Iran's eastern neighbours, Iran-Pakistan relations experienced a sharp deterioration in the aftermath of incidents targeting Iran's IRGC forces on the border with Pakistan, as Tehran levelled accusations against Pakistan for failing to maintain security. This deterioration coincided with tensions rising between India and Pakistan.